I'm just gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
All right. How many drinks did you have today?
I'm cool. I ain't drunk or nothing.
Well, a popular rap artist from Memphis is facing a DUI charge here in Gwinnett County.
You may have heard of Glorilla. Her real name is Gloria Woods.
The arrest of rapper Glorilla in Georgia has sparked a debate on the role of media in shaping public perception and influencing attitudes towards authority and personal boundaries. In this video, we examine the impact of media coverage on the incident and raise concerns about the transparency and legality of media reporting and the dissemination of legal information. By drawing parallels with historical events, we highlight the power of media in sparking the civil rights movement through acts of nonviolence. How does this still affect people today? This question will be answered, and we will also cover the circumstances surrounding Glorilla's arrest and explain the alarming potential impact of media coverage on shaping public's attitudes towards compliance with authority.
Produced by Dane Calloway and Tanisha Calloway. Watch this brand new documentary, Mother Rosa, right now at DaneMakeYouThink.com.
Recently, a video capturing a legal interaction between rapper Glorilla and the Gwinnett County Police Department in Georgia has gained attention. Allegedly, Glorilla made an illegal U-turn at a solid red light on Peachtree Industrial Boulevard around 4 a.m. on April 16th and was subsequently arrested for driving under the influence after refusing a portable breath test. TMZ was the first to report on the incident in an article titled "Glorilla Arrested for DUI in Georgia. Cops say boob fell out during stop," which included a mugshot of Glorilla smiling at the camera. According to TMZ, the officer claimed to have smelled marijuana and alcohol in Glorilla's car.
I'm just gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
All right. How many drinks did you have today?
I'm cool. I ain't drunk or nothing.
Or somebody else starting to put some. How many drinks did you have, Mike?
I'm okay.
That's not my question, but I'm asking you how many drinks you had.
I'm not drunk. I'm okay.
Okay, well, what did you drink?
I'm okay.
In just a few moments, I'll have you step out. But not only can I smell alcohol coming from your breath, but I can also smell marijuana coming from this car. Okay? So, in just a moment, I'll be searching this car. Is there anything that I'm going to find in this car?
I have a gun registered to my name.
A gun? Okay, where's the gun at? It's okay, you don't have to reach for it. Where is it?
Yeah, it's in the car. You don't know who I am? Okay, well, you're not out.
I know last name Woods, from what I just saw, but that's all.
It's all right. But yeah, it's okay. I'll wait on you.
Enlighten me on who you are. I'm seeing you.
No, because you still gonna pick on me. It don't matter who I am.
Pick on you? I'm not picking on you. You're driving and I can smell alcohol off your breath.
But I'm not drunk. I can tell you that. I can promise you that I do. But yeah, I'm on your TV.
Ma'am?
I said I'm on your TV.
On my TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
And stated that she admitted to drinking that evening. Additionally, they administered a failed sobriety test, which they claimed Glorilla struggled with.
All right, so step out and then walk to the front of my car, okay?
I told you I hit the pee, so that's why my flowers here.
It's okay. Just go to the front of my car, okay? You start whenever you want to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
However, Glorilla refused to take a portable breath test.
Okay, so Turn around for me.
What we doing?
Turn around for me.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
You are
I'm
under
gonna take
arrest.
the test. I'm gonna take the test.
That doesn't change anything. You still are going to be arrested.
For what?
Okay.
You don't have any proof on me.
No, ma'am, I do. Okay.
What's your proof?
So the evaluations that we do, they check it checks all kinds of things, okay?
Yeah.
And that's what determines if you were a DUI. And now, whether you do the blood test or not, now that is voluntary. You can still, if you wish to do it, we will
So
go
did
ahead
the
and
other
proceed.
test determine that I'm drunk?
Ma'am?
Did the test determine it?
Yes, ma'am. The evaluations are stating that you are over the legal limit to be driving right now.
Where the proof at? I just passed everything. I did everything you told me.
To you may think that you passed, okay? But I'm not going to bicker with you right now. So, are you wanting to do the breathalyzer?
What's that gonna change?
Nothing, ma'am.
So I'm gonna go to jail either way.
As of right now, yes, ma'am. All right. Turn around for me.
And without conclusive evidence of substance presence through a breath test or medical examination, the classification of her arrest as being under the influence remains speculative. The manner in which the news was broadcast and the public perception of the incident raises questions. How did TMZ obtain information about the stop just one day later, especially when Glorilla's social media account showed no indication of legal trouble? Listen, obtaining police body cam footage typically involves legal procedures and assistance, yet TMZ seemingly acquired it without such processes. The rapid spread of this information across the internet and its subsequent broadcasting on major news stations within 3 days also raises eyebrows. Was this done with or without Glorilla's consent? These circumstances prompt reflection on the transparency and legality of media reporting and the dissemination of legal information, particularly concerning public figures like Glorilla. Similarly, the information parallels historical events, such as the story regarding the Rosa Parks arrest. In my new film, Mother Rosa, I delve into how Rosa Parks utilized the media's attention surrounding her arrest to spark a civil rights movement. And in the case of Glorilla, the role of the media in shaping the public's perception as far as a movement is concerned deals with civil disobedience. Listen closely. I say this because notice what Glorilla states to the officers.
I'm so hungry, like I peed on myself trying to get to a restroom. I got pee on my hand.
Oh. Step out and then walk to the front of my car, okay?
I told you I had to pee, so that's why my flowers here.
It's okay. Just go to the front of my car, okay? This is for
Y'all might as well let me pee on the side of the road. I gotta pee.
feet together.
Okay.
Right. And I want you to stand still. Turn around for me.
Can you let me pee on the side of the road?
No, ma'am. We'll get to the jail in just a moment, okay?
She states multiple times that she has to use the bathroom, to which there is zero acknowledgement. Glorilla's repeated requests to use the bathroom, ignored by the officers, highlight a disregard for her basic human rights. Instead of acknowledging her needs, the officer subjects Glorilla to a series of sobriety tests, including the I follow test and one-leg balance, all while she struggles with her bladder. This highlights the power dynamic between law enforcement and individuals, emphasizing compliance over personal well-being. Just imagine you, as an adult, having to use the bathroom, and another adult has decided to halt you as if they have some type of power over you. This is the same type of treatment that is given to our children in school, as they have to get permission from the teacher before they could exert a natural body function. And why did Glorilla consent to this? Just as Glorilla refused a portable breath test, couldn't she have denied the physical sobriety test as well?
So earlier, I asked you if you had anything to drink, okay? Are you willing, just to see if you can make it home? I would feel better. Would you be willing to submit to field sobriety test?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am? Okay. All right. So
What that is, walking the line?
So it's going to be a few of them. It'll be a few evaluations. Okay. We do 3. All right. Okay. Let me me turn off these lights?
Many people are unaware that these particular interactions being broadcast are not meant to necessarily affect adults, but when they are viewed by our children, they have a major effect on them mentally. The effect is similar to the trend used when teaching a baby how to eat. In this case, a doll was used to show the effects of what could happen if the child didn't eat their food. The affected children complied out of fear when they saw the baby doll being beaten for not eating. Yet the opposite of fear, which is equally powerful in its communication, is the emotion of admiration and approval. When children see someone they admire do something, they are more likely to follow suit. The portrayal of Glorilla's arrest teaches compliance through observation, potentially shaping children's attitudes towards authority and personal boundaries. In fact, this is not the first time that public compliance has been reached through the act of observance. As I mentioned in the case of Rosa Parks, with her relation to the media and how it sparked the civil rights movement. This was done using acts of nonviolence, which was a new concept during that period. What is not widely publicized amongst our children historically is the fact that our ancestors, who were indigenous to these lands, fought back when it came to being placed into inferior positions. Whenever you read about particular groups of people acting in this manner today, they will always label them as being militant, as if they were wrong for not wanting another human being to assume authority over their God-given right to existence. Although it has become the norm today for a certain percentage of the population to blindly follow strangers' suggestions just because they wear a costume, it is important to understand that this type of adherence didn't come overnight. For example, organizations like the Black Panthers, the Deacons for Defense, and many of the gangs like the Bloods and the Crips that are portrayed to be criminal organizations today originally believed in using the violent approach against any outside offenders when it came to protecting the community. And it was this type of approach that allowed for particular treaties to be kept historically. But once it was known that religion had taken the minds and the actions of the future generations to come, who would ultimately decide to turn the other cheek and allow for the systematic abuse to perpetrate, it was then that all respect was lost. It was the nonviolent approaches used during the civil rights movement that made getting arrested a trend, allowing abuse in the forms of dogs attacking, water from hydrants used to knock children over, and foreigners spitting and standing in our children's faces, a trend. The actions of people like Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks taught children and young adults to subdue themselves to false authority. Also, during the early to mid 1900s, the policing system that we know today was still in its infancy stages. According to the City of Boston government, the history of American law enforcement began in Boston. The original organization of the police department was to attest to the growth in property crimes. Because of this, the first police department was created in 1838 in response to private businesses that needed protection for their property. It was from this that private security was formed. Today, they are still private security. The only difference is how each locality is funded. Private security policing is funded by federal agencies or municipal corporations for the purpose of securing property. Just like these large corporations today push their taxes onto the public to pay. The same was done for their private security. The question is, when did private security police officers move from policing over business jurisdictions to now having autonomous authority over the public? According to an article written by Time magazine on May 18, 2017, the drive to professionalize the police and the concept of a career cop as we recognize it today is less than a century old. So now you know why we saw so many images of the past that showed actions of nonviolence and purposeful arrests during what is known as the civilian rights movement. It was so that one group of people could rise while another one parked. And unfortunately, it is still occurring today, in hopes that our future generations of children and young adults will see and follow suit. It's also why you see so many of today's so-called black celebrities continuously get arrested. It is a necessary step in shaping the public's perception as it enforces the act of civil obedience on a large scale. Celebrities and public officials are only allowed to rise after submission. The definition of rise means to assume a standing position after lying, sitting, or kneeling. This means that they had to bow down and submit to someone or something else first before being able to rise in rank, reputation, and profession. This is the standing that is received, which in turn elevates their status.
Do you know who I am?
No, I don't. No, ma'am.
Oh.
You said an opening. An opening where?
No, it's called, the club is called Open in Big County.
I think I've heard of opium. But I like
Never heard of me though.
I'm sorry.
You don't know who I am? Okay, well, you're not out.
I know last name Woods. From what I just saw, but
Oh yeah,
that's all.
It's all right. But yeah, it's okay. I'll wait on you.
Enlighten me on who you are. You seeing you?
No, cause you still gonna pick on me. You don't matter who I am.
Pick on you? I'm not picking on you. You're
'Cause I'm
driving and I can smell alcohol off your breath.
But I'm not drunk. I can tell you that. I can promise you that I do. But yeah, I'm on your TV.
Ma'am?
I said I'm on your TV.
On my TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay though.
I watch TV shows. Are you on a TV show? Sir, are you going to tell me what TV show she's on? Because she's not telling me. Okay, artist. Am I just going to have to play games over here? You just not going to tell me?
What is it gonna help me out?
But nothing. But now you've got me curious.
It's not gonna help nothing, so it don't matter.
You can't just tell me that and then not.
I'm just here to make you think.
So dance. Yeah. Sub up, light up.